Okay, this is the Game is on 100 here with a video, and this video is my review video of the Chicago Bears Jacksonville Jaguars game. Let's get started. This game was a sluggish game to start off, but in the second half it really kicked up for the Bears, and the Bears getting the win, 41-3 win. Going into halftime, the score was tied at 3-3. The Bears in the first half were sluggish. They didn't play well enough to really take out the Jacksonville Jaguars early. I expected the Bears to um, take an early advantage over Jacksonville in this game, but that didn't happen until the second half. But overall, dominating game by the Bears. The Bears didn't give up too much yardage in the second half than they did in the first half, so that's a good sign to see. The Bears only gave up, I believe it was around the 180, like around 180 something yards of total offense. It was like around 180 to a little bit over 200, but that is a good overall defensive effort by our Bears today. Um, Everything worked for the Bears today, especially in the second half. Cutler got 2 touchdown passes today. Um, the defense had 2 defensive touchdowns. Again, the Bears always want to capitalize on turnovers. When they do, whenever the Bears are in the plus margin and the turnover ratio, I believe we were at a +2 in the turnovers today, which is good. We were +2. Normally, if the Bears have 2 or more takeaways positive, they normally would win the game. And when they score a defensive touchdown, they normally would win the game as well. So that all came today. But overall, for the Bears, Cutler was decent. He was 23-39 for 292, 2 touchdowns, and that one pick that he threw in his very first pass got picked off. But other than that, Jay Cutler settled down. In the second half, they really started clicking on all cylinders. Matt Forte had over a 100-yard game. He had 22 attempts for 107 yards. Armando Allen came in. He had a 46-yard touchdown run in the game. Michael Bush had a decent game, 4 carries, 26 yards. Cully ran the ball a couple of times to get some key first downs. That was huge. Brandon Marshall was huge again, 12 catches, 144 yards with that 1 touchdown. Hess had 2 catches for 49. Bush had 2 catches for 26. Kellen Davis had 2 catches for 26. Forte had a couple of catches. Alshon Jeffrey had a couple of catches for 20 yards in that touchdown. With that injury to his hand, we don't know what the severity of the injury to his hand. Hopefully it's not serious. But if Alshon Jeffrey is going to be injured with his hand, the Bears are going to be coming back next week. In the next game against Detroit, they would have Earl Bennett. So they'll get another receiver back. But overall, on defense was solid again. They gave up only minuscule yardage. Defense was good as gold. Robbie Gold, what can you expect from him? He was good as gold for today. Jacksonville on there for today. Gabbert was 17-33, 142 yards and 2 picks. The Bears contained Maurice Jones-Drew. He only had 2 carries of like a little bit over 20 yards apiece, but otherwise the Bears contained Maurice Jones-Drew today. That was good to see. The Bears contained the receivers. They contained the rookie Gabbert to only 3 catches for 40 yards. And that Shorts 2 catches for 43 yards. But other than that, the Bears was solid all around defense. What can you say about the Bears defense? Whenever the Bears score on defensive touchdowns, the Bears normally win the game. But overall, this is a dominating win for the Bears. All the scoring came in the second half. It was a sluggish game in the first half, but in the second half, it really kicked up for the Bears to get the tempo going and scoring all these points, which us Bears fans do want to see the Bears scoring points, a lot of points, with their offense and defense. Anyways, this is a win for the Bears. We are 4-1. We're tied on top of the division with Minnesota Vikings. The Green Bay Packers suffered a loss today to the Indianapolis Colts. They were down 21-3. Indianapolis was, and Indianapolis came from behind from a 20-3 deficit to win 30-27. That was a good shock for the Indianapolis Colts, knowing about their coach was in the hospital due with treatable leukemia. Bad thing for him, but there was an emotional win for the Indianapolis Colts. I am proud of the Indianapolis Colts for not only winning for their coach, but being the Packers as well. So now the Packers are 2 games behind the Bears and Minnesota Vikings in the division, and that's always a good sight to see. So the Bears is going to be having a bye week. I won't be posting my Nets Bears video until after the bye week. I will post anything else on the Bears news. If anything comes up, I'll be reporting on that. You guys can be expecting that. Overall, this is a good win for the Bears. A win's a win. We take the win any way you can get it. You need the wins to try to get into the playoffs, and hopefully the Bears can keep on winning. Now we're going into, after our bye week, we have a easier looking schedule before we play the Houston Texans. We could be 7-1 before we play the Houston Texans in Chicago for the Sunday night game. So anyway, this is the Game is On 100. I am out. Later.